All right, the current time is 6:45 p.m. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in progress for the northwestern corner of Santa Rosa County and also a good chunk of northern Okaloosa County here in the northwestern part of Florida. The deal is we've had a line of storms move across much of southwest Alabama, really without warnings for the most part. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning earlier in Crenshaw and Pike counties, but right now this is the only severe thunderstorm warning that we've got on the board anywhere in our region. We do have another warning over there in Dale and Henry counties over in southeast Alabama, but this is the only warning that's happened in southwest Alabama so far this evening. And so we got this severe thunderstorm right in through here along Florida State Highway 4 and also Alabama Highway 41 turned Florida State Route 87 that connects Fidelis down to Berrydale, down to Allentown, and ultimately Whitfield. And so no travel is advised right now along Alabama Highway 41 out of East Bruton, which turns into Florida State Highway 87 there near Dixonville, and also no travel on 87 near Fidelis, Berrydale, Whitfield, Allentown. Also, no travel is advised along Florida State Highway 4 from Berrydale over to Munson, over to Baker, Cannontown, Milligan, and ultimately Crestview. So this is that severe thunderstorm warning polygon. In fact, let's go ahead and take off the radar data. This is a severe thunderstorm and not a tornado warning. You see also all these other polygons here. That's a significant weather advisory, which means you have a storm a little below severe limits. But what we're here talking about briefly is this severe thunderstorm warning polygon for the northeastern corner of Santa Rosa and the northern half of Okaloosa counties in northwestern Florida. And this is in effect until 7:30. So about 43 minutes left on this thing. We do want to remind you, this does not include Milton, Pace, Jay. If you're in Jay, Milton, Pace, Chumuckla, anywhere near Whiting Field, you're fine. This severe thunderstorm warning is strictly for the northeastern corner of Santa Rosa County right in through here, and it's the northern half of Okaloosa County. This does not include Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Eglin Air Force Base, Niceville, or portions of State Highway 85, Florida State Highway 85. They're south of Crestview, but again, Crestview, Cannontown, Baker, Milligan, and also the community here near the Blackwater River in the far western part of Okaloosa County are included, Munson, right in through here. And so that's your polygon for this severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go ahead and put on the radar data so you can see what's happening. And tell you what, let's go over to another source here and zoom in on this area and get kind of a wide view of what's happening across the region. Here's what we've got going on. We've got line of storms number 1 that extends basically from Eufaula down to Abbeville, Dothan, Daleville, all the way over here through Covington County, Opp, Florala, Wing, and this severe thunderstorm warning is right in through here in the northern part of Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties. No active tornado warnings, and we're just doing this update just because we've been here throughout the night, and we wanted to give you an update for the folks that live near Berrydale, Munson, anywhere along Florida State Highway 87. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning. So let's go back to our high-def radar here, and this thing is in effect until 7:30. Notice the lightning output. The lightning output with this storm that moved through the greater Bruton area about 15 minutes ago now is tremendous. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder with this thing as it slides off to the southeast. Let's back this up a little bit and put it into motion. We've actually got another line of storms that's going to move through in about an hour from now, and it'll affect places like Bruton, Atmore, and Flomaton basically within the hour. But the good news, the lightning output with this second line of storms is a lot less. And so we had storms that rolled through here in Bruton where we're based about 15 minutes ago that were very loud, produced a lot of lightning and thunder, and now that storm has shifted off to the southeast, as you can see here in the northeastern part of Santa Rosa County, and it's become severe. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in progress until 7:30. We also want to note that we've had many hail reports from Crenshaw and Pike counties right in through here. We had a severe storm move through just to the south of Troy. Lots of hail reported in Luverne along U.S. Highway number 29 there that connects Brantley up to Luverne and ultimately over to Troy. And the core of the storm actually moved south of the city of Troy. So it missed Troy University by a few miles to the south, But no doubt about it, this line has produced a lot of lightning, some hail over the past hour, and right now we're here to talk about this severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for portions of northeastern Santa Rosa and northern Okaloosa County. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. This is not a tornado warning. We don't have any tornado warnings for anyone right now across our region. Certainly some good news. This is State Highway 4, Florida State Highway 4 there, that runs through the Blackwater National Forest right in through here. You've got the Blackwater River that's very near the county line there between Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties. State Highway 4, you've got Cannontown right there. Baker is a community which sits right here. You've got a facility called Acres of Strawberries, which sits just to the south of Florida State Highway 4. This severe thunderstorm is headed straight for Baker and Milligan. And understand, small hail, gusty winds will be possible in those areas over the next several minutes. And so let's check our velocity data and see if we've got some strong winds in this thing. No doubt about it, some strong winds right in through here, but the good news is I'm not seeing strong signs of rotation with this as it slides to the southeast. About an hour ago, we had a good sign of rotation in the atmosphere, lofted very near Atmore back towards Lottie and Rayburn, but that didn't produce a tornado, and the storm has since weakened as the line has pushed to the southeast. But again, severe thunderstorm warning for much of Florida State Highway 4, basically from Florida State Route 87 right here at Berrydale, the crossroads there, pushing off to the east. And again, Baker, Milligan, Crestview, Auburn, Cannontown, Campton, Blackman, all included there. The road that runs north of the Crestview area, right in through here, is State Highway 85. So basically from the Interstate 10 there in Crestview north, basically to the state line, no travel right now on Florida State Highway 85. You've got the road here in Baker, which runs basically from Baker up to Carolina, Alabama in Covington County, right in through here, and that's Florida State Highway 189 that turns into Alabama Highway number 137, I believe it is, there in Covington County. So no travel right now on that road. 137 turned 189 here in Florida, as we've got this possible large hail and also potentially some damaging straight line winds moving very near these areas. We'll zoom out on the radar so you can see what's going on. Again, I know we've got some rain here in the greater Bruton area. A lot of you are watching from here. We also know that we've got some lightning that's cranked up in the past few minutes. But again, these storms under severe limits here in the greater Bruton and East Bruton areas. So no issues there, just some thunder and lightning, heavy rain, that sort of thing. We'll zoom out and show you the wide view of what's going on around the region. And again, some severe thunderstorm warnings over here in the Wiregrass. We note that the greater Dothan area is now under a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:30. And so that's that new polygon there. Dale County here, Henry County here. Severe thunderstorm warning going to continue until 7 o'clock for those counties. And this severe thunderstorm warning that's in our coverage area is in effect until 7:30. And so 37 minutes left on that as that line of severe storms continues pushing off to the southeast. Again, no tornado warnings are in effect. That is good news. We've been here at the RedZone Weather headquarters watching these storms as they pushed off to the southeast over the past few hours. But again, we haven't had tornado warnings, and we will likely not have tornado warnings. So that is certainly some good news. Can't rule it out completely just yet. The threat is not over, but in all likelihood, we probably won't have tornado warnings across southwest Alabama and also northwest Florida. So that's good news there. Let's check some social media here. I was going to try to load some images of the hail that these storms have produced. Very large hail, mind you. Quarter-sized hail reported about 20 minutes ago in southern Crenshaw County. We've had several hail reports from there, just to the south of Luverne along U.S. Highway 29 as you go south from Luverne there in Crenshaw County near Dozier as well. Just checking a few things here. And again, this severe thunderstorm warning that we're talking about right in through here is in effect until 7:30. In fact, if you are in Berrydale, the heavy rain and lightning, hail about to stop. But if you're here near Munson, anywhere near the Blackwater State Forest there, where the Blackwater River runs through near the county line, very heavy rain, lots of lightning, and also large hail possible in those areas over the next few minutes. The silver lining to this is over a very rural part of Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties. Once you get away from Crestview, and also once you get away from Milton and the coast, all these areas are very sparsely populated. But again, this storm is moving toward Baker, Crestview, Milligan in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So if you know someone in the greater Crestview area, you might call them, let them know that they're about to have some very rough weather that's prompted a severe thunderstorm warning. No tornado warning is in effect, which is good news, but again, large hail, damaging winds, certainly a possibility over the next several minutes. And let me say this. We've had tons of severe weather over the past several months, and it is just as important to take severe thunderstorm warnings very seriously. You can have damaging winds that can damage your home, and so when you have these sort of things on the board, you have to respect the warnings, and you want to, of course, be inside, no doubt about that, as these storms can do just very similar damage to tornadoes. So severe thunderstorm warning for these areas until 7:30. So that's the deal with that. Let's look at our velocity product just to see if this storm is rotating. And tell you what, let's go to our other radar. We were on the Mobile area radar, and this is actually the radar data originating at Eglin Air Force Base in the far eastern fringe of Walton County. And very heavy rain, but I'm not seeing signs of rotation at the lower levels of the atmosphere. And so certainly some good news there. Again, hang with me. We are looking at social media. What I'm trying to do is find some of these hail pictures that have been reported in Crenshaw and southern Pike County, just to the south of the greater Troy area. So hang with me while we do that. I'm joined alongside Lee Margaret Bostic. She's been here for the entirety of the evening, doing a fantastic job. She's the one responsible for all the graphics that you see on the screen, so I certainly want to thank her for her time and effort that she consistently invests in RedZone Weather to try to keep everyone prepared. And again, just looking for these hail pictures. They were just incredible. We also note that we had some snow and sleet embedded in the rain that happened today very near the greater Birmingham and Tuscaloosa areas. In fact, temperatures right now in Tuscaloosa are near 40 degrees. Of course, here in South Alabama, we've been in the 60s and even some spots hit 70 today, but a thermal gradient has been observed across the state. In fact, we'll go over to our other product here just to kind of show you that. What I've done, you've got temperatures superimposed behind the radar here. All this blue area, that's actually temperatures in the 40s. And right now, Tuscaloosa is reporting 42 degrees, but notice here in South Alabama, all that yellow is indicative of 60s on the board. So these storms are in a much more favorable environment than they were even a few hours ago to potentially ramp up, and that's why we've got this severe thunderstorm warning that continues for the next few minutes right in through here, northeastern Santa Rosa, and also the northern part of Okaloosa County. And tell you what, I'm searching for this this hail that we saw, and I think it's actually been taken down. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about this severe thunderstorm warning one more time. The current time is 6:58, coming up on 7 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. And this polygon is going to be in effect, like I've said, until 7:30 p.m. But because we have no active tornado warnings on the board anywhere across the state of Alabama or our 3 northwest Florida counties, we're going to let you go in about 3 minutes, about 1 minute past the top of the hour. Again, if you're just joining us, the current time, 6:58 p.m. I'm Spinks Megginson, joined alongside Lee Margaret Bostic, and you're watching a live RedZone Weather severe weather update. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in progress for the northeastern part of Santa Rosa and the northern part of Okaloosa counties in northwestern Florida until 7:30 p.m. Large hail, potentially some damaging straight-line winds coming into Cannontown, Baker, Milligan right now. Crestview going to be under the gun from this severe thunderstorm in the next 5 minutes. So again, if you know someone in Crestview or the 3 other places that I just mentioned, Auburn or Campton, I should say as well, those areas should be, you know this, you should be inside, and your cars should be under the carport or garage as well, just because we have some large hail potentially with this severe thunderstorm as it continues moving off to the southeast. We do note now that the Storm Prediction Center has also released their updated convective outlook. We'll show you that real quick just because I know many folks are kind of interested in what's going to happen over the next few hours. Let me take off the radar data here. This is something that we often post in our morning video. And by the way, if you haven't already, I would strongly encourage you to like the RedZone Weather Facebook page. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/RZWeather. We're also at RZ Weather on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And so it's very easy to find us. All you have to do on Facebook is type in RedZone Weather. And so this is one of the products that we post on Facebook in the morning videos. So here's your marginal risk area. And we talk about all these risks. Earlier today, we had this level 2 slight risk area for much of southwestern Alabama and northwestern Florida. Well, what the what the Storm Prediction Center, I should say, what they've done now is updated their convective outlook, and now you just have a few areas in the level 1 marginal risk, meaning that the severe weather threat is ending across the region, but we could have a few more strong storms basically from Mobile, Pensacola, Milton, Crestview, Ebro, also Geneva, Enterprise, Dothan, over the next several hours. But understand, the threat is rapidly ending, and by 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be able to give you an all clear. If you're in southwest Alabama and northwest Florida, we'll be able to go to sleep in peace, and it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow. High's going to rebound into the mid-60s on Friday. Lots of sunshine in store, and so that's the good news and the silver lining to all this. We'll show you the radar one more time. Let's go back over to our high-def radar again. Here's Munson. Look at all that lightning. I mean, the lightning output has really ramped up over the past few minutes. This is a line of severe storms basically extending from near Campton in the northern part of Okaloosa County all the way back down here to near Whitfield and Allentown in the northern part of Santa Rosa County. This is sliding off to the southeast, and if you're in Crestview or you know someone in Crestview, we certainly could have some large hail and damaging winds there in the next few minutes, since this severe thunderstorm warning is in effect now for the next 29 minutes until 7:30. Don't have any active tornado warnings across the region. In fact, we'll go ahead and show you this wide view one more time. Go back to our Mobile area radar. And again, here's southwest Alabama and northwest Florida. And now we can tell you that Santa Rosa County has been trimmed out of the severe thunderstorm warning polygon. So let's zoom in here and just show you this update real quick before we get out of your hair. So if you're in Munson, you're now out of the warning. I know it's raining like cats and dogs. We certainly still could have some small hail back here near Munson and the Blackwater State Forest, but your polygon has been trimmed. And so Blackman, Cannontown, Baker, Milligan, which sits right there. You've also got Crestview, Auburn, Campton, just to the south of Laurel Hill along Florida State Highway 85, and also Florida State Highway number 137 here as it runs out of Baker, still included in this severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect until 7:30. Again, severe thunderstorm, not a tornado warning. That's good news. Large hail, damaging winds possible in these areas over the next several minutes. We're going to wrap it up and say goodbye. If by chance we have a rogue tornado warning pop up, you know where we will be, rzweather.com. And that's how you go to our live stream. Very simple. We are there anytime we have tornado warnings in southwest Alabama and in northwest Florida. On behalf of executive producer Lee Margaret Bostic and also Chief Legal Officer Bruce Thompson, I'm Spinks Megginson saying goodbye for now.